Hello and welcome back. So this is not part 2 of my road trip. This is just a stretching routine for you and me and a little catch up. So a few minutes ago I was standing in my bathroom just doing makeup, fully dressed, when I realized I have been planning to make this video all day and all of yesterday all day. And here I am, ready, done up to the nines and ready to go. And I'm like, no, you know what? I'm gonna get undressed and I'm gonna do this routine because I really want to, and I just think I need to get over that little first start and then get back into it. You know how you do it. Okay, let's start with rolling our shoulders backwards. This time I'm doing it without the app. I'm just gonna do some moves that feel good to me and most likely and hopefully to you. What this does is just getting the blood flowing through the neck, getting all the muscles nice and loose, especially if you've been working all day. This is going to help relax your body. Let's do one at a time. Really try and basically dig your elbows backwards. Gets a nice rotation in your spine. You can do all of this standing up or sitting down, whichever you prefer. Okay. You can put your hand on your hip or on the ground if you're on the ground and just lean and stretch. So why was I ready and done up to the nines? Which is an interesting way to say all pretty. So I recently, a couple weeks ago, I recently joined a twerk dance class, which is right after my heels dance class. I was invited to join. I'm like, heck yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's something I love to do in my younger years. And since we are switching sides, since I have basically devoted this year to just following the passions that I have had stored up in my mind over the years. I'm like, I would love to do that. That'd be so cool. I love to dance, but I'd like to do it, with some choreography, because my dance style, if I say, wow, I love to dance, and people are like, oh, what do you like to dance? My answer is just wild through just wild durch die Gegend, just, wild out of the soul. I just like to move. I like the way it feels to move my body to music. And it doesn't always have to look good. Coincidentally, it does, because I'm awesome. All right, I'd love to move my body, and it just feels good. I mean, you really don't have to look good to do the things that you love. Whether it's painting or, anything you do doesn't have to look good. You can sing terribly, but if it's something that you love to do, just sing. You can draw and paint terribly, but if it's something that you love to do it. If you want to throw your ass in a circle, do it. And yeah, so back to the story. So a couple weeks ago, they said, so summer break is coming up. We're not going to have class. Okay, so we now want to have our hand behind us, and we're just going to lean diagonally back. And so one of the girls suggested, hey, why don't we just meet up for dinner and drinks and get to know each other a little bit better? Because we usually just show up to class, twerk, and then go home. And this is a perfect time to make friends. So I'm like, oh yeah, let's do that. And I also love getting dressed up. We're going to the big city and going out to eat Mexican, and I'm gonna get a virgin strawberry margarita. I love strawberry margaritas, but I don't quite like the taste of alcohol. And besides, I'm driving. Oh yeah. Okay, let's do big circles now. All the way back. Really try to open up your chest. And also stretch. So I'm excited, super duper excited. Yeah. Okay, so the next move is gonna be kind of fun. Oh, just go ahead and So this next move that we're gonna do is really great if you, well, it's basically for anyone, because you know how during our day we're always working in front of us. We have the steering wheel in front of us, we have our keyboards in front of us, we're cooking, basically everything we do is in front of us. And that kind of just tends to pull our shoulders forwards, in like a hunched position. In order to counteract that, we want to open up our chest. And this next move is going to be awesome for that. So go ahead and open up your arms like a big old hug, and then just push backwards. So our starting point is here. Our hand is at the shoulder, and we just want to move everything backwards. Back, back. 2 pulses. Get a little higher. 2 pulses. Higher and higher. I'll show you that from 10,000 steps. Back from the front. 2 pulses up. 2 pulses. Notice at the different angles that it hits a different spot in your back. Different muscles are being lengthened, activated. Oh, and now we're going down. That's right. We're doing all of this in our lower region. Down here, you're gonna most likely feel it in your nerves and all your veins. That's just gonna be like, ooh, what's going on there? But this is really, really good for you. And if you wanna test gravity out and see how with each second your arms get a little bit heavier, hold your arms up like this and do little circles backwards. Again, here at the shoulder, moving backwards. This is great throughout the day if you just need a little shoulder correction. Doing this. Or, you know, if you ever feel like, oh man, I can't work out, I don't have weights, honey, do this. You'll feel within just like, I don't know, do this for a minute. You're gonna be like, my arms have never been so heavy. And I mean, this just works your shoulders. Take as many breaks as you like. Okay, I'd say that's good for there. Oh, I can't really sit on my legs like that for long. So let's just move to the legs. Oh. Yeah, go ahead and extend your legs. Pull your toes towards you and then lift your legs one at a time upwards. If you like, you can hold your arms like this behind you and just basically lean yourself at a 45-degree angle backwards. And just raise. So what I notice here is all the muscles in the back of my leg. You feel a little bit more if you truly pull your toes up towards you. Some people are more flexible than others. This is where my body's like, oh! But I hope that the more I do it, the better it gets. You can go ahead and start lifting higher if you like. And now let's pull this leg towards us. It's gonna look like this from the side. Just wanna make sure that our knees are up. If you can, make sure that you have a 90-degree angle here. And just pull. And see how we have ourselves supported back here? Our tummy has kind of like a little curve, like a banana. That curve is gonna basically make sure that your abs are in the right spot to be activated in this position. And because we're lifting our legs, our hip flexors are being strengthened as well. All right, let's keep going. Cool. Okay. Let's spread our legs a little bit wider. Readjust our sitting position. And you can go ahead and just do a few pulses forwards. And in this position, keep your toes flexed if you can. And just pulse, pulse. Oh, yeah. So I notice this in my hamstrings. That's the back of the leg. and a little bit in here. You know what? I can't quite say. Oh, I forgot to close the window. Hold up. Yeah. So, yeah, I can't quite say where exactly you might feel it. I feel it everywhere because I have sore muscles. Ooh, which brings me to something that I've been wanting to tell you. Okay, so sore muscles in German has a name. It's a one-word name, and it's called Muskelkater, which literally means muscle hangover. So yeah, I'm hungover. Ugh, everything hurts. I just love how different languages pretty much always have like a perfect word for a situation that it just isn't directly translatable. So something happens with the times. It kind of used to get on my nerves a lot, and that's is English is making a big appearance in Germany. Like over the years, my mom would always make sure that we'd go to Germany in the summer. We'd save all year, and then we'd come here for about 2 or 3 weeks. And then with each year, I could see the changes happening in Germany. And then more and more English was being added into the mix. And as of recent, it's actually in conversation. People use English words, they just throw it in there. It's not even like the every now and then. People actually use English words to describe a situation because it just fits better. And I mean, it's true. And it used to just like, it got me riled up. I don't know why. Maybe because of all the years. Oh, we are now just going to do the same thing to one leg and then the other. Maybe it's because I put so much effort in over the years not to do that to improve my German. But now, I mean, I do it too because it's true. Some words just fit better. And I can just sneak in my English here and there. Anyways, I feel like I had a point. Right, got to Muskelkater. Well, anything else interesting? What else can we do? What else? I really like doing freestyle stretching. Okay, let's get butterfly feet together. And we have our legs in a nice butterfly wing. And then just same thing, pulse forwards. This you're gonna notice right in here. It doesn't matter if I've got sore muscles, you're gonna feel it. And this, I feel it right away. That's where you're gonna most likely feel it as well. If you can, get low. You're also going to notice it in your lower back. This is a really great release. If you have tension in your back, get down and low and do this. If you can, activate your tummy muscles. This is a nice way to work them too. Oh, and since we're already in the right position, let's just go ahead and put one hand slightly off to the side behind us, the other on our knee, doesn't matter which one right now, and just twist backwards in a nice rotation. And on the other side. This is awesome for our spinal cord and the muscles surrounding it. Okay, let's do a little bit for our neck as well. Let's start with back. So, hello. So what we want to do is lift our chin and just roll our head from side to side back here. If you can, try not to like let your head hang on your shoulders, but keep your neck activated enough so that there's like a little space in between so that you can freely roll your head. It's not bad if your head touches your shoulders from time to time, just don't like completely roll it, right? Okay, because what these exercises, what we're going to be doing now does, it strengthens the muscles in your neck, which is super duper important because the vertebrae in your neck, they are the smallest and the thinnest vertebrae in our body. And they support our head, which honestly, just like the arms, you noticed, is heavier than we might be conscious of. And that doesn't, the weight of your head doesn't really change over the years, but the strength in your neck does. So if you've ever seen someone, most likely of an older age, like this is because, in most cases, because their neck muscles just aren't strong enough to support their head in an upright position. There are some cases, there are some diagnoses, some illnesses that lead to a spine in this position, but not everyone is that case. Just a lot of it has to do with strength. So doing this every now and then supports your neck, strengthens those muscles. We are now going to put our chin to chest and roll forwards. Here it's fine if your chin touches your chest. I mean, it's good if you go slow. Better to do this in a more controlled manner. Because again, your neck is quite fragile, at least. We don't want you to have one of those like moments. I mean, I don't wish that on anyone. I once woke up early in the morning and the first thing I did was, I'm like, why did I have to start my day like this? I'm sure maybe you've had that too sometime. Oh, it's not the greatest. But anyways, so next we just want to lower our ear to our shoulder. I can't quite get my ear to the shoulder, but you know, that side. You can put the hand of the side your head is leaning towards on top of your head if you like, and lower or straighten your other arm, basically just pulling down the shoulder. That's going to allow for a nice stretch here in the side neck. We are switching sides. Normally I like to have my hand flat and pull down. I mean, I guess it works now. Yeah, it works. I figure you can do the same thing if you just move your arm like this, just emphasize this pull downwards. This hand flat is just gonna make you notice all these nerves in your arms. It's just gonna be like lighting up, which is cool sometimes because you can then just move your hand, play with your fingers, feel what that's like, give those a little stretch as well. Okay, next we want to have our head back and then bring our chin to chest. All the way back. Chin to chest. Let's see if you can see it. We've got two muscles right here running along the neck. Great to strengthen those. Big stretch. And last but not least, one of my favorite exercises for the neck, which also gets your trapezius muscle, that is the shoulder kind of into a diamond shape back here. You're gonna notice it between your shoulder blades. That's where I feel it most. And you can do this in standing, you can do it like I am right now. Hands on your thighs. We wanna have a straight-ish back, straight back. Let's see, here. And then have our chin to chest, basically just hanging your head and lift up. Up. All the way up, yep. I'll show you what it looks like in standing. So, stand. I like to do a slight bend in my knees. Bend out of the hips, back is straight, hands on your thighs, hang your head, and up. Just two more. And we're done. Yoo! So, what do you think? This was a non-scripted, no app involved little quick lesson. This is a little bit like what I do in my courses, a lot of warming up, or my warm-ups look like this. I really love the work that I do because I get to just, be creative, do what fits best for me and for my participants at the time. Like, hey, were you guys stiff? What would you like? Or I just do a full body and get the body moving and going, because a lot of people just start their day without much movement and then kind of walk or live their day in a stiff state. And that just, if you have a stiff body and if it hurts, that just kind of goes into psyche. Then you're like pissed off. You're like, oh, such a sucky day. And I mean, you can just get loose. Get loose. Anyways, I'm gonna go get dressed up again, all cute like, and then go out to eat and make friends. So, that's my plan for tonight. I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, whenever you're watching this. I hope this helped you a lot. I truly do. If you have thoughts, feelings, or, just want to talk, feel free to write in the comment section. I mean, I'm always happy to read what you write. And yeah, like and subscribe. Gotta get used to that sometime. Like and subscribe. Anyways, love ya. Bye.